Rise and Shine with Robbo and Becci on Vision.
Wellness Wednesday is upon us again, and one of the good mates of the ministry has joined us. Yay! Justin Geange is in the studio with us. Hello.
Hello.
Yay!
Great to get your insight on this, mate, because I guess you're sort of someone that you work in this mental health advocacy field, but you've really come through, I guess, your own journey of suicide survivor and I guess wrestling with some of this stuff. Keen to get your thoughts on medication. I mean, lots of people have an opinion on this. Some people are very much for, others are a bit against it. What's your perspective on, I guess, anxiety medication or the antidepressants, this sort of thing, if you're, having a mental health challenge?
Yeah, look, a great question, and it's one that I asked myself when I was a very new Christian. I talked to my senior pastor and I said, look, I'm on, this medication for my bipolar, and I feel uncomfortable about that. I want God to heal me, and he gave me a fantastic response. He said, look, some of his pastors are actually on the same medication that you're on, and what it does, it actually helps them and gives them capacity to help other people within their role as a pastor. And he said, so there's no shame in that, but saying that God is always there to be able to heal and cope. I don't. That's one of the questions I'll ask when we get there. Is why didn't you take this thorn from my side? That sort of stuff. And sometimes God will. And I'm sitting before you medication free for many years now, and so I know that He does intervene. But I also know that He's placed some incredible doctors and people out there to help us get through some of the pointy stuff. And sometimes that medication's just for a season. Yeah. And I know it was for me. For other people, it's something that they might have to be on for a longer sort of time. But at the end of the day, God still heals today.
Yeah.
And there is still a way that we can get people basically living the life that God's got planned for them, even with medication. So,
that's great.
So does that sound like I'm sitting on the fence? It probably does.
I think it's good because I think the stigma around it is, if you're not faith-filled, you won't. Well, actually, no, sometimes you need something else, and maybe God's putting this in your journey, so now, like you, can share with others. Do you know what I mean? They're walking through that journey with them, with a different perspective that we come with it.
Yeah, 100%.
Good point.
Yeah.
I remember hearing a comedian talk about this, and she was on antidepressants, and she had someone come up saying, you don't have any faith. And she said to this lady, she said, you wear glasses, don't you? She says, yeah. She says, well, why don't you drive home without your glasses on?
Yeah.
Because it's like, it goes both ways. But we sort of have this, as you said, it's a stigma, isn't it, of, if you break your arm or you've got some other physical ailment, no issue with going to the doctors or taking, even pain medication or whatever. Yeah. But it seems to be this, a bit of a stigma around the other stuff. So I think you're fair to sit on the fence, mate, because God is still in the picture.
Yes.
But to say that we may need it for a season isn't probably a bad thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I appreciate your insight on that, mate. And great that you had a wise pastor that shared that with you, and I guess an honest pastor too to share that with you way back in the day.
Yeah, as a young Christian, it sort of gave me a bit of peace and hope that hey, I wasn't this, out of the world. I'm not the only one battling through stuff from time to time.
And I think we need to hear that because I think we can walk into church on a Sunday morning and see everyone together and looking at, everyone's pristine, doing everything, got their hands raised, and you're sitting there thinking, oh no. But that's actually not the case. We can put on a bit of a charade at times too.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate your insight, and we'll look forward to talking to you again soon.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.